What is going on, everybody? Today I wanted to show you the location of two of the Great Fairy Fountains. That is all I found so far, so I'm hoping to help people along who are like me, who are taking their time with this game, maybe really enjoying it like I am, enjoying exploring, or and they don't want to know all the fairy locations, because I haven't found all four yet. I'm going to be honest, I haven't found all four. I haven't really been looking for them because, like I said, I have been taking my time with this game because I have just been enjoying it immensely. Okay, but I came across my second fairy fountain the other day and I figured, I'm at the halfway point. I know there's four in the game. It's mentioned at some point. I'm sure everybody else knows there's four in the game that have played a little while in, because they do mention somewhere that there are four great fairy fountains in the world. So yeah, I wanted to show you my first two that I found. I'm sure you don't have to find them in any particular order. Game is very open world, as anyone who's played it knows. But I will show you the first two that I found in case you are stuck with a clue that somebody gives you. Or so far the first two I found have been very, very easy. But, just in case somebody's looking for a little boost, maybe they found one and they want to upgrade their armor a little bit more. Probably should have explained that first. A lot of people probably know this. But with your first Great Fairy Fountain, it will upgrade your armor one time. Your second Great Fairy Fountain, now you can upgrade it to level 2. And so on and so forth, 3 and 4, as you find the rest of them. So, yeah, just for people who maybe haven't found one yet and are frustrated and need a little boost, or people who found one and then got a clue for another one, hopefully this video will help whoever is watching it out in some way. And I'm not in a hurry to rush to find the rest of them. I will post the other two as I find them, or I'll wait until I find the other two. I don't really know how that's going to work yet. But for now, yes, I have two, and I shall show you where the first two I found were. The first one came up during the main quest. It brings you to a village, and then in the village you can talk to someone who tells you basically where it is and that he would like a picture of it. He doesn't tell you straight on where it is, but I mean, he tells you enough, that you're like, oh, okay, yeah, I've been to that area. It's got to be right there. So right now on the map, I'm on the Great Plateau Tower, which is where you start in the game. Well, not at the tower, but in this area. There's the Shrine of Resurrection where you wake up, and the Temple of Time is over here. This is basically where you start. So on the map, everybody should have this if they've started the game. You have to complete this area before you can even leave. You have to get the 4 shrines, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so anyway, if you start at the tower, you want to back up the map, and you want to come down here to, I'm sorry, it's right over here. See? It's not it's actually directly across, pretty much. Okay, so yeah, you want to go right, and then up, and this, Kakariko Village, there is a shrine right next to it. I'm going to fast travel there. That's the easiest way for me to do it. But yeah, the main story will bring you over here to this village at some point for some reason. I don't remember which mission it was, but you can't miss it. It is a main mission. It might be the mission you get right after you leave the first area there. Once you finish it, and kind of the tutorial area, and then the world opens up for you. Okay, yeah. So when you first come in here, you won't have the tower. You won't be able to fast travel here. But you will get led here. And right down here in the middle. Is this the guy? No, that's not the guy. Okay, I'm not sure where the guy is right now. He's not here. I don't think. That's not him, right? Is it? Okay. Yeah, no, that's him. Okay, yeah. All of a sudden now his hair is normal. Okay. Was I seeing things, or did he have a hat a second ago? Yeah, this is the guy, the painter guy. Okay, you're going to come and talk to him, and he's going to say that he wishes he had a picture of the Great Fairy Fountain, which is one of your powers here that you can get. You get it fairly quickly here, right here, the camera. I don't know if he tells you it if you don't have the camera. That I'm not sure of. But I had the camera when I got here, because you get all these really quick. These just all pop up really quick. So you come here and he's going to tell you about Great Fairy Fountains and how he thinks that there's one nearby, and that there is a shrine near the village, the one I just fast traveled to, which I mean you can literally see from right here. And that if you take a path up the mountain from there, there's a Great Fairy Fountain. And we'll just do this really quick. This is really easy to do because you can either climb up the wall, which is really slower than doing it. Depends on your stamina wheel, really. You can just go up this way, follow this path, and that brings you to the shrine, which you can then do if you haven't done it yet. It was easy. I don't remember what you get. I mean, but you know, you'll get a spirit orb, definitely, which are useful, obviously. So you want to come up this way, and this is where you'll run into that little blue bunny thing once in a while too. I forget his name, like Bloopy or Bleepy or something. And if you shoot him with an arrow, he drops rupees. I always catch him here. Like 9 times out of 10 when I come up here. He's running around here somewhere. He's not here this time. But anyway, yes, you'll see a giant green pod here, which, you know, it looks just like this, except there's a big green Little Shop of Horrors type green pod in the middle. Never catch these little fairies. They're so fast. So yeah, and once you pay 500 rupees, it will open up, and she comes out like that, and she will enhance your clothing. I must have something she can enhance. Well, I'm not going to do that right now. Anyway. So yeah, here's the first Great Fairy Fountain that I found. Wow, for 2 Great Fairy Fountains, I'm sure I'm talking a lot, right? Yeah, well, yeah. Whatever. Alright, so there's the first one. You give her 500 rupees, and she will update your clothing all to the first level of upgrade. Now, the second fairy fountain I just found. I have not been to yet. And I'm trying to remember. Let's see. It is... hold on. Give me 1 second. I wrote it down here somewhere because I haven't actually done it yet. It's the guy again, I believe. I'm trying to find the area. I didn't write down the guy's name. Okay, yeah. It was over here. Yeah, you know what? It was the guy at the stable. Okay, let's go to the stable here. And I might still be able to talk to him because I didn't actually open up the fairy fountain yet. It's still there. I left it there on purpose. I love this game. I absolutely do. But sometimes the loading screens seem to take just forever. I'm not usually impatient, but man, I had one the other day that was stuck on the first quarter part of the Z for... had to be like a minute. A full minute where it just wasn't going anywhere. So you don't have to come to the shrine, obviously. Well, unless you want to. Unless... oops. I do that quite a bit, too. Alright, so anyway, the clue for the fairy fountain, if you want to try to find it yourself first, is at Tabantha Bridge Stable. I fast traveled to the closest shrine I had here, which is Shea Lawyer Shrine. There might be another one that you have nearby. But yeah, it's next to Mount Rome here, which again will go from the Great Plateau, however you want to say it. My God, I lose this so much. Alright, here's the Great Plateau. Right here. Basically, if you were to follow this road up, you would get to the shrine. Moglatan Shrine, Moglatan. Ridgeland Tower is the closest tower, which is next to Thundra Plateau and the Bog, which I remember somebody telling me about the location of the Bog. I think that's why I came up here in the first place, or I just saw the tower in the distance when I was trying to find towers. You know how it goes. Anyway, yes, closest shrine I have is Shaloy Shrine, right here on Hyrule Ridge, and there is right here Tabantha Bridge Stable, and see, I still haven't marked the guy that says a gift for the Great Fairy. He's the one that tells me about it. So let's, I've been playing Xbox too much. My fingers are backwards. They're hitting the wrong buttons. People who don't play Xbox might not know this, but the A button and the B button on the Nintendo controller are backwards as opposed to the Xbox, which I play 90% of the time, so I tend to cancel out of things a lot on this one when I mean to accept, and vice versa. The X and the Y are backwards too, so yeah, it's a lot of fun when I first start up, especially if I've just spent a long time playing anything on the Xbox. So I'm gonna grab a couple of pieces of wood. I guess I'm full on that. Spicy peppers. Alright, so the dude is Painter Dude? Is it always going to be Painter Dude? It might be. Yeah, traveling as well. Oh yeah, that's right. This guy will also tell you about different pictures you have in your Sheikah slate. Is that how you say it? Sheikah, I'm assuming? Where your memories are located, blah, blah, blah. Alright, so he's telling me about that. Maybe that. No. I thought it was the Painter Dude. Maybe it was. Or maybe it was this guy. Yeah, this is him, Torin. Okay, I just went too far, so it's not always the painter guy. This guy right here, if you read it right here, he says that the if you go to the Tabantha Great Bridge, which is right across the way from here, there's a tower over there. And if you go to the tower in the afternoon and you follow the shadow, it points to another Great Fairy Fountain. And that's all he knows. I'm going to warn you ahead of time, every time you go to a Great Fairy Fountain, the price increases. The first one was $500. I'm not sure what the second one is yet. Like I said, I haven't been to it yet, but I know that the price increases every time you go to one. So it could get kind of expensive. I hope I have enough money. 1,405. I hope that's enough. Alright, so the Tabantha Bridge is right here, right next to the stable. And the closest tower that he's talking about is Tabantha Tower. So we're going to fast travel there. And if you bring, why I grabbed the wood, if you bring the wood with you and you set the wood on fire, you can sit next to it and wait until the afternoon. Well, noontime. You can do morning, noon, night. Wait till the afternoon time and then watch the shadow and follow it as it moves, and it will point you directly to the fountain. We don't have to wait. I need the wood for another thing that I have to wait for, but we don't have to wait because I've already seen it, so I'm just going to show you where it is. But basically you would follow the shadow of the tower, which you can obviously see which way it's pointing whenever you land here. And you just look, and you follow it until it points directly to, what is that? Oh my goodness, that's the pod. That's what they look like. You can mark it if you want to, and yeah. We're just going to fly down there, and we're going to open up my second fairy fountain. Yay! Second fairy fountain, yay! Alright. Spicy peppers. Oh, that's good to know. Sometimes I want to find these things, and I couldn't find a spot where they tend to show up over and over and over again. They regenerate, respawn, restock, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to grab those real quick here. Alright, I've gone and run out of stamina. Man, seems like every time I think I've upgraded my stamina where it will no longer annoy me, it still does. Alright, so let's see exactly how much this one costs. This is what the first fairy said too. Oh no, 500 rupees. That's how much the other one was too. Weird. Someone told me that it increased in price every time we went. That's odd. Yeah, I got 500. It works for me. Weird. Alright, second fountain, which means I get to do more upgrading. By the way, when it comes to upgrading, I would save your materials. I'm going to post another video that'll show you how to make money without selling materials, because there are a lot of materials you're going to wind up needing to upgrade different outfits. Especially some of the special outfits you can get through amiibos, which I'm going to make a special video for that too, a whole different one, because all the Zelda amiibos, basically, you can get special outfits. There's like, you know, there's like one of time, one of the hero, one of the wind, you know, from other Zelda games. And to upgrade those, you need special items that are harder to come by. I'm going to do a whole special thing on that. But anyway, yeah, you want to save a lot of your materials because you don't want to go looking for this stuff afterwards. I was selling things like, to give you an idea, like I was selling rubies and you know, opals and ambers because I couldn't find any use for them. Come to find out that once you get, you know, certain things to upgrade, that's exactly what you need. Are stuff like the diamonds, the rubies, the opals, the ambers. And it's like, oh no, now I gotta find them, and I don't know where. And yeah, luckily I have been finding quite a few lately in the area I've been. So anyway, yes, save a lot of parts. It's not really worth it to sell them. You don't get much for them. The diamonds you do, but without spoiling anything, you're gonna need them for stuff too. So I just wouldn't. There are better ways, quicker, better ways to get money without having to sell your stuff. So anyway, let's see what she says here. So you're the one who brought me back to the brink. Let's see the first person. Yeah, the fairies tend to hit on you too. I'm not sure what that's all about. I can't live here with you. Oh, okay, good. She's only kidding. If you have materials needed to enhance a piece of clothing, I will enhance your clothes. You should let me take a peek in there. Okay, and that's where I'm going to stop the video because I don't want to ruin, you know, I have quite a few pieces of armor and I don't want to spoil it for anybody who does not want to see that. So here are the first two fairy locations. That is it. I will update with the third when I get it. Or I will wait until I have 3 and 4 and then put all 4. I don't know. But anyway, here are the first two for anyone who is stuck, needs 1 boost, or maybe just a 2nd boost, like I'm going to start doing right now, because it's getting to the point where I'm starting to get my butt kicked again, even with hearts, because the enemies are getting a lot stronger, especially a few that I won't mention. But yeah. So the first two great fairy locations. I hope this helps everybody out a little bit. You can get 1 boost and now a 2nd level boost, which will hopefully enhance your armor to the point where you won't be getting destroyed by some of these enemies that I am not mentioning. So yeah, anyway, that's the point. I hope everybody enjoyed, and have a great day. I will talk to you again soon.